We're going to some carriage ride or something like that, I think. Stagecoach ride. Cutting it a little close. That's why we're kind of fast walking here. There's Rick again. There's my man.
Hold it right there, Will. I'm taking you in. By having the leg. Ow! Hold it right there, Will. Oh, I heard about shooting. What's going on?
There's nothing super notable or particular here that I want to show, so I'm going to do a montage of some of the stuff at the Days of 76 Museum.
Well, Daddy died a miner, Grandpa he did too. I'll bet this coal will kill me before my working days is through. In a hole that's dark and dirty, an early grave confined. I plan to make a union for the ones I leave behind. Stand up, boys, let the bosses know. Turn your buckets over, turn your lanterns low. There's fire in our hearts and fire in our soul, but there ain't gonna be no fire in the hole. There ain't gonna be no fire in the hole.
On a mission.
Rick has brought us to Saloon 10, what he was talking to us about. Just like that.
We were talking a little bit earlier about my military time.
Yeah.
There's nothing really magnificent or glamorous or anything.
On our walk over here, every single person you just said hi to, you were talking to them, every single person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Something wrong with that?
no, that's amazing. I'm just wondering.
Why don't
because-
you?
No, I'm very extroverted, and I talk to a lot of people. Like, you know, that's kind of why I'm even here talking to you and Dakota. Do you know any of these people?
Oh yeah, some of them I do. I grew up most of my life not able to hear, but not knowing what the problem was.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to hear it. You realize life matters when you get to the point and realize for yourself you don't care if you live or die. And it's awful easy to get there. Now, in my case, I probably had every excuse in the world, right? I said, well, I can't do this. If I'm going to kick the bucket, I'm going to ski one more time. Remember, can't walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is a challenge, right? I started walking a little farther each day. First it was about 25, 50 feet, stop, pant like a rabid dog. Then it was 75 feet. Then it was all the way down to the mailbox and back. And it is now the last day. I get up there and I get off the mountain and I go, wow, I can do this. This is easier than walking. So I started being a ski instructor. So now I'm a ski and snowboard instructor. There's a time you've got to decide life is worth living. And then you realize just how valuable life is. And if you start looking down your nose at somebody that's sitting behind the bar serving you drinks, maybe they're a whole lot happier doing what they're doing and where they're doing it. And then the question is, are you happy? If you're not, maybe you need to do something.
It has been an amazing pleasure, just like the first time.
A pleasure, sir. You have a grand day.
We're at the cemetery where Wild Bill and Calamity Jane are buried, so we just gotta find them. Tell me this isn't the most perfect mood for a cemetery. I guess aside from lightning, but I wouldn't be out here in lightning, so this is the perfect mood for me for the cemetery.
Welcome to Deadwood! I know why you're all here today. You're to watch me play some cards, right? I guess story time's over. I need 4 volunteers out of y'all. There's one right there. How many do I got now? You're Carl, man. Harry Young, you're my bartender. Get back there and get to work. This place is a mess. Fellas, how's the game going? Charlie, get out of my chair.
No, this is my chair.
No, it isn't. You know I sit there. Get out.
No, this is my lucky chair.
I don't care how lucky you think it is. Get out of my chair, Charlie.
This is my chair.
And again, ask Charlie for his chair.
All right, give me the cards. I'll deal them out. What's the matter with this guy, Carl? Has he been that way all day? Yeah.
Bill quickly turned while drawing his gun. Recognizing McCall as a newcomer to town, he greeted him with a friendly,
"Howdy, Jack. What are you doing? We don't need you lurking over our shoulders. Get out of here, kid. Do you believe that guy, Carl?"
Upon returning directly behind Wild Bill, suddenly Jack
Got a good
McCall.
one? Got a good hand?
Get out of here! Get out of here! Look at that sky, first off. That's really crazy because this is like the dark, gloomy, climactic part. We're entering the final standoff or whatever of Jack McCall and him being caught. Then the trial. Then strangers looking at me because I'm recording in public.
Let's hang it! Don't be so hasty. You don't know if you got the right man or not here.
This is Jack McCall, the scumbag that shot Wild Bill.
Now look what you done. Jack, what do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni.
Get him out of here.
It is the best guy.
Wait for that comment.
Raise your right hand, put your hand on the bill, please. Do you swear the story about telling truth, all truth, none but the truth?
Yes,
Yeah, what is your job?
I'm a bartender. I'm employed by Carl Mann and Bill. I was tending bar when that drifter was stolen, and I had just given Wild Bill $15 in pocket checks. Then that young fella walks up to me, says his name was Bill Sutherland, and asked me for a shot of whiskey. Being drunk, I take up the polluted skunk, manure face, Next thing I knew, I heard a gunshot, looked up to see McCall pointing a Navy revolver at Wild Bill and backing towards the door. That's when I ran out of the bar with the rest.
Mr. Miller.
What exactly were you doing when you heard that gunshot go off?
Like I said, I was at the bar weighing out polka dots.
So, you didn't actually see Jack McCall shoot Wild Bill, now did you? How interesting. No further questions.
Maintenant, pendant ce temps, j'ai trouvé Jack pour entrer au nom agreeable.
What? I ain't understand a word he said.
He speaks pretty good French for a German.
French, Italy, Spain.
What?
No.
What?
No English.
Hold on a second here. Since you're so good at it, translate that into English for us.
Pourquoi?
No parlez-vous?
English?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. What are you looking at over there?
I got the English one here.
Give it to him!
Wild Bill killed my brother, so I killed him. Wild Bill tried to kill me if I ever crossed his path again. I'm not sorry for what I've done. I'd do the same thing all over again.
We, the jury, after careful consideration, find the defendant, Jack McCall, not guilty.
You might want to get us down. He'd even start bragging about how he simply shot Wild Bill just over a game of cards. All that bragging, though, would catch up to him, and made it excessively easy to track him down. McCall will be rearrested in the Laramie Saloon the night of August 29th by Deputy Marshal Falcone, and justice was finally served. Thank you so much for being here.
Woo!